Today is the NASCAR Cup Series championship race. There was a lot of storylines heading into this race, and boy, the championship battle did not disappoint us at all. Ryan Blaney, if you guys saw my short video, I predicted him to win the championship. Even my preview in the NASCAR episode that I made earlier last week, I predicted Ryan Blaney to win the championship this weekend, and I called it. I knew it was going to happen, and I was right. So let's get started with this race review.
Back to reality.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of In the NASCAR Phoenix Championship 2023 NASCAR Cup Series season finale race review. And yeah, bunch of storylines heading into this. First off, I gotta talk about your championship 4 contenders: Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, William Byron, and Christopher Bell. So, yeah. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the race and how it was. So this race was good. It was really solid, and for a championship Phoenix race, last year's race was worse than this year's. Well, I gotta say, this year's race was way better than last year's. There was a lot of championship forward. There was a lot of fighting side by side racing, especially for the lead between Blaney, Truex, and Chastain. Boy, we had they had a heck of a battle for the lead. I didn't think we even see that in last year. So this race was by far, in my opinion, better than last year's. So just want to let you guys know on that. But we're not gonna talk about last year. We're gonna be talking about this year with Ryan Blaney. Yeah. So first off on the pole was William Byron, and I think he dominated stage one. I think he won the stage. So yeah. Yes, indeed. William Byron won stage one. And then stage two, I look at stage two, and it was by Chris Buescher. You gotta talk about and then stage three, Ross Chastain. And I gotta talk about Ross Chastain. We're gonna talk about that towards the end of this video, but yeah, I gotta focus on your championship 4 contenders. Ryan Blaney is the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion. Like I said in my intro, I made a short video about it, and I also made a little preview, like an In the NASCAR episode last week, and I had a lot of confidence for Ryan Blaney, man. Over these past playoffs, that team had so much momentum. I got to see him win at Talladega for that crazy epic finish. But yeah, this was a very, very big day for Ryan Blaney, man. I'm very happy for him. Really happy for Ryan Blaney, all his fans as well, dude. Just Ryan Blaney, man, he absolutely deserves the most popular driver award in my opinion, guys. Because the dude's just so really, the dude is just really good. He's a good race car driver, and I just feel like he's a guy that is a popular driver. So yeah, very happy for Ryan Blaney and all his fans out there. Well deserved, well earned. I had him eliminated from the round of 16 when I made my playoff predictions video earlier back in September. Now I had him, like I said, I had him all the way back in the round of 16. He completely surprised me. He turned up the volume and boom, turned it up, man. Happy for Ryan Blaney, man. Very, very happy for him. So, I'll talk about now his other championship contenders. Kyle, well, we talk about William Byron. Then Kyle Larson, gotta talk about Kyle Larson, man. Kyle Larson on that final pit stop, just like 2021, his team executed very, very well. But unfortunately for Larson, Ryan Blaney's just fast. Like we saw with Ryan Blaney, like in stage 2 and even some parts of the first half of stage 3, where he was trying to fight with Ross Chastain, just couldn't get by him. And there was that one part where Ryan Blaney gave Chastain the bird. So yeah, Ryan Blaney was not happy with Ross Chastain trying to get by him, but hey, that's just racing. So yeah, but Mark Truex, I caused Truex to get up on him, and man, this race all along is just really solid. We saw a lot of great battles for the lead, and then I'll talk about some of the Ford. In my opinion, was the dominating manufacturer today. Most of the Fords the top five contained like all Fords. Well, not all Fords, like the majority were Fords, and yeah, but yeah, we also had drivers like Chris Buescher. He was really good. In stage two, his car literally came to life, drove by Ross Chastain, and was able to win stage two. And we gotta talk about some sad news involving two drivers are retiring at the end of this year. You guys already know who they are, Kevin Harvick and Almirola. We'll get to that in like in a minute. So yeah, William Byron. Uh, his car was fast in qualifying. It's just ever since he said in this interview, ever since the track got rubber, his car got tight. So yeah, but I can't deny the fact Ryan Blaney and Kyle Larson had William Byron and Kyle Larson had great seasons. Both had combined for like 10 wins, with Larson's 4 wins this year and Blaney's 6 combined with 10. If you can include the All-Star race with Larson, that makes it 11. So, yeah. William Byron, man, 6 wins, even without a championship. This is still a very great season. This is a breakout season for Byron. And yeah, Blaney and Larson, well, I keep saying Blaney, Byron and Larson, William Byron and Kyle Larson, they will have they'll have better cars next year. We'll have better chances next year, great chances next year, and we'll see what they can do next year. But yeah. And then Christopher Bell, unfortunately, due to a brake rotor failing and exploding on lap 109 in stage two, that ended his championship hopes, dude. He was running like in the top 10. So, and then unfortunately, a brake rotor just failed, and that ultimately ended his championship hopes. I felt very bad for Christopher Bell, dude. Like, oh my gosh, dude. That hurts for Christopher Bell, dude. He won at Homestead to punch his ticket to the championship for just wasn't his year, I guess. So tough break for Christopher Bell. But then we had two drivers leaving at the end of the year, Kevin Harvick and Almirola. I gotta get to talk about Eric Almirola first, then we get to Kevin Harvick, which is the big one that's retiring. So Eric Almirola, man, I don't know where he finished. I gotta look up to see where he finished. I think he was in the top 15 all day. He actually finished 13th, so pretty solid for Almirola for his final Cup Series start, full-time Cup Series start. But yeah, Almirola, like I said in my in the NASCAR video last week, um, my one of my previous in the NASCAR videos, Almirola, he has had a solid career for him. Didn't have the flashiest of careers, didn't have the most noticeable, but definitely one Almirola should be proud of. And he could be back. He could pick some part-time starts here and there. But yeah. But his Stewart-Haas teammate Kevin Harvick, today was his final NASCAR Cup Series race. Here's the paint scheme right up here. Harvick ran his Harvick. Replacing the Busch logos with Harvick, so there's his Harvick on the side. He did race his paint scheme, similar one at Dover back in 2019 in the playoff race. So yeah, but this is Kevin Harvick's final career start scheme, and yeah, guys, it's very emotional for him, for all his fans out there. 60 wins, a championship, won practically everything. I'm sad Harvick's gone, but it's you gotta retire at some point, and this was Harvick's year. So proud of what Harvick's done this year. It's not done throughout this career. Thank you, Kevin Harvick, and I'll make a video about that. Make a video about a thank you video for Kevin Harvick, a tribute video that'll be coming out tomorrow. I'm planning on doing it. Could be later in the week, but tomorrow is my original plan. So yeah, thanks Kevin Harvick, and yeah. So we're gonna talk more about that in another video coming up soon, either tomorrow or another one in the future. So yeah. But Ryan Blaney, man, he is a 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion, had the best car. I told you what, man, I told you guys in my old short video I did, he can make it through the cars. He started like 15th up, he started 15th, worked his way all the way up. Like, the Ryan Blaney and that team had so much momentum. I had confidence this team was going to win a championship, and I called it. I called it. So, Ryan Blaney, man, very happy he got to lift the Bill France Cup, and he is the 2023 champion back-to-back years for Team Penske. So, yeah. But the driver who won the race, who crossed the line first, is Ross Chastain, a NASCAR driver. Ross Chastain wasn't in the championship for the driver who didn't win the race. that didn't win, isn't in the championship contention won. We haven't seen that in like 10 years since Denny Hamlin did it in 2013 with Jimmy Johnson winning the championship. Didn't win the race. But Ross Chastain, I'll talk about him for a minute. He was the best car without a doubt. If he was in the championship four, if this was Ross Chastain last year, that car, he could have easily contended with Joey Logano for the championship. He finished second in this race last year when he was in the championship four, and Ross Chastain did finish a spot better and won it. Wait, I think he finished third last year. My bad. He finished third. He was second in the championship four. So yeah, Ross Chastain, man, I gotta give props to him, man. Raced really awesome. He put on an incredible show for us, and plus we got to see double burnouts with Ross Chastain and Ryan Blaney. So hey, that was really cool to see. So yeah, guys, Ross Chastain, man, and like I said, a NASCAR driver that won the championship, didn't win the race. We haven't seen that since 2013 when Denny Hamlin won the race, and Jimmy Johnson won the championship but didn't win the race. So yeah. So guys, man, the championship battle was really fun to watch today. And yeah, now I'm going to take a look at the race results.
And here's the race results. Ross Chastain wins the race and gets his second win of the season. He finishes first. He got eliminated from the round of 12. And Ross Chastain gets another win. His fourth career win, second win with Trackhouse. Well, his fourth career win, but his second win of 2023. Ryan Blaney will finish second and is the 2023 champion with the other Cup 2 championship contenders third and fourth. Running at the top five is Chris Buescher, really solid day. RFK had pretty fast cars. Martin Truex Jr., this is his best finish since August. Kevin Harvick will finish seventh in his final season. Was in contention for the win today, and ended up getting a top 10. What a way to end off Kevin Harvick's career. Denny Hamlin, my favorite driver, finishes a solid top 10. Finishes a solid top 10 to end out the season. Michael McDowell for Front Row Motorsports gets a solid ninth place. What about that? Bubba Wallace, one of my other favorites, finishes the top 10 to end out the season. Daniel Suarez will finish 11th. Austin Dillon 12th. Eric Almirola in his final full-time start finishes 13th. Ryan Preece 14th. Brad Keselowski, I think he hit the wall in the final few laps, but he was up in the top 10 after starting in the back. Chase Elliott 16th, Alex Bowman 17th, Joey Logano 18th, Carson Hocevar with a top 20, and at Legacy Motor Club with Eric Jones. Eric Jones was in the top 10 a little bit and earlier in the race. Ty Gibbs 21st to end out his rookie season. I don't know what happened to Tyler Reddick, dude. He just wasn't really up, and he was just not there at all. And both 2311 cars, great Star Wars cars, by the way. Just to let you guys know, an FYI. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., the Daytona 500 winner, finishes 23rd. Chase Briscoe 24th. Kyle Busch 25th. Harrison Burton 26th. JJ Haley 27th. Ty Dillon 28th. Justin Haley 29th. Todd Gilliland 30th. Corey LaJoie 31st. AJ Allmendinger 32nd. BJ McLeod 33rd. Ryan Newman 34th. Austin Cindric will finish 35th, and Christopher Bell, unfortunately, with that broke brake rotor that failed and exploded, he finishes last.
So yeah, guys, in conclusion, this race was really solid, and Ryan Blaney is the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion. Also, I would like to congratulate Ben Rhodes for winning the Truck Series championship on Friday night, and Cole Custer for winning the Xfinity Series championship last night. It was a Ford championship sweep with Ben Rhodes for ThorSport with a Ford, Cole Custer with Stewart-Haas Racing, and Ryan Blaney with Team Penske Ford. So yeah, this was pretty much a Ford sweep for this year. And man, time flies by, man. This year had a lot of incredible moments, and this was probably without a doubt one of my favorite seasons. I gotta say that, one of my favorite seasons, very memorable, and very cool see, very cool way to end the season with Ross Chastain. We got to see double burnout with them winning, with Ross Chastain winning the race, but Ryan Blaney winning the championship. So yeah, Ryan Blaney, well done, man. He finished in front of the other three competitors to win that championship, but Ryan Blaney, he had an up and down year in the summer. He had like a little slump, but ever since the playoffs hit, he turned it on and just went up. Yeah, that's how NASCAR is now today. It's you have to be execution when it most. And I had this team eliminated. I had Brian Blaney eliminated in the round of 16, and he just absolutely overly exceeded my expectations big time. I thought Blaney was going to be eliminated in the round of 16, but this team cranked it up at the right time. Ryan Blaney, man, very happy for him. He is the 2023 Cup Series champion. And one more thing about the racing, very solid. I give this race a solid 7.5 out of 10 to end the season. Very solid racing, guys. I gotta say that. Very solid racing. And this is the last in the NASCAR race review of 2023. So yeah, now all the NASCAR drivers are gonna be focusing their eyes on next year. So yeah, and I don't think there's a lot of incidents in this race. There's like two incidents where I know Christopher Bell had that brake rotor down. Um, Austin Cindric had a broken toe link. Joey Logano I think hit the wall once, and Kyle Busch spun out. But that was that final caution that led to about 37 lap to go final restart. Well, 20 somewhere around that final restart. But man, great battle, great championship battle to decide it all, and yeah, that is it. That is it for this race review, guys. And yeah, guys, what do you guys think about this race? Let me know in the comments below. And anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out.